My name is Leah Blaine, and this is an informative speech on how to write a resume. Most people dislike writing papers, essays, and summaries. I am one of these people, but every person needs a resume. I have done a good bit of research on how to write a resume, and I have learned that there are several different types, along with several steps to take in writing a resume. Today, I am going to explain to you how to choose a resume type that fits you and the job you are trying to apply for. The starting point to writing a resume is to choose what type of resume you should write. There are 4 different types. The first is chronological. The website www.mahalo.com, spelled M-A-H-A-L-O, states that this is the most common type of resume. This type lists your work history and education in the order they occurred. The second type is a skills resume. This type lists only your skills instead of your work history, but it does not have to be listed in chronological order. This type is good for someone changing careers or entering the workforce. This should also include a career summary to explain why you are changing careers or re-entering the workforce, but it should be very brief. The third type is functional. This is similar to a skills resume. This lists jobs that are relevant only to your job that you're applying for. This is good for job hoppers. If you've had many previous jobs, this is a good type for you because it keeps you from looking like a job hopper. Because instead of focusing on your past jobs, you can focus on your skills and talents for the job you are applying for. The fourth type is combination. This is a mixture of the previous 3, chronological, skills, and functional. This is one of the most common types since it contains your skills, jobs, and education information. This is a general type and is good for any person or any job. The second step in writing your resume is to list your personal information or your contact information. This should include your first and last name, your mailing address, your contact phone numbers, your cell phone or your land phone, your email address. This is just the basic information needed, but more can be added. The third step in writing a resume is your objective statement. This should be the next section of your resume. This is just a simple statement that sums up your career goals and should explain what you are looking for in a job. This should come right after your contact and personal information. An example of an objective statement is to help children and families in troubled situations by utilizing my child protection services background. The fourth part of writing a resume is your career and skills summary. This is a summary of your past careers and jobs along with your most valuable skills related to your job that you're applying for. But the further into your past, the less details you should have, states David Silverman. Below this summary, you should include a list of previous jobs along with your employer and the location of your job. This part shouldn't be a long and detailed summary. The whole resume shouldn't be more than a page in length unless you have more than 10 years of job experience. According to Eric R. Anderson, you should be as concise as you can, but don't leave out the essentials. The last part of your resume should be your educational information. This part should include your school name that you graduated from, along with your final GPA. If you're a recent graduate, educational information should come before your skills summary. This should also be very short and concise. Be sure to include necessary info your employer would like to know. This section should be very short. After following these easy steps, you should have a good job-winning resume to be proud of. According to Carrie K. Taylor, the important thing to remember is your resume must impress the reader in seconds to be effective. Otherwise, your skills and experience will be recycled faster than you can save paper sugar. Thank you.
You did good.